guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about in your holistic practice or any type of business that you're doing, number one priority should be your finances. You know, you have to keep your finances in check. You should always have a reserve for your business, and then, you know, your money that you, your receivables, and also your, you know, your payables, and just make sure that, you know, you're not having more going out than coming in. At the beginning of a business, sometimes, you know, you're going to have to put more out, you know, because it's an investment. But if you are spending, you know, way too much money on things that are unnecessary in your business, then you need to, you know, cut back on some of the things and just reassess what you need to do, you know, to get your finances in order. And, you know, it's really good to help other people and to be, you know, very altruistic and generous. But, you know, when you're struggling as a business, you know, I would, you know, not stop giving to people or doing for others, but I would, you know, have a budget on what you're going to spend on charity and you know, helping people in the community and helping people, you know, to you know, with their own businesses. Because sometimes when we give too much, we can end up in a deficit and then end up not having enough for our own business. So, you know, the main thing is, you know, any type of business, if it's, you know, holistic wellness, you know, mental health, or, you know, or a brick and mortar business, you need to be very mindful on your finances. And if you are so busy doing everything, if you're a solopreneur and you're so busy doing everything, by God, hire somebody to help you with your finances. Because sometimes when you're so busy and you're working so many areas of your business, then you're not as mindful as you should be when it comes to your own finances in your business, and you end up becoming, you know, further in debt. So, you know, with that said, you really, really need to have, you know, accountant or a financial advisor or someone that's actually helping you with your finances and your resources. Because sometimes, you know, we have, if we're kind and we're nice and we have, you know, employees that are working for us, and sometimes we give a little bit too much and then we end up, you know, back in the deficit again. So, you know, we just have to make sure that our finances are number one and up on up, and have this budget, have your monthly budget, have your, you know, your quarterly budget, and, you know, and your annual budget that you're planning on creating, you know, in your business, the money that is going to be coming in. So, you know, it's sometimes, it's not that easy when you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, but the biggest thing is having a team and having people work with you and connect with other people, so you can collaborate and have your business grow. Because if you're just doing everything on your own, it's almost totally impossible for a business to thrive with one person, unless you just have a very, very extremely small business with very little resources coming in. So, you know, financial, you know, gain is very crucial to your business. And if you're not having anything coming in or enough coming in, then it's just a very expensive hobby. And very expensive hobbies can make you go broke very quick. And the biggest thing is you have to grab the bull by the horn and either, you know, hire some really great people to help you out, or change your strategy. You know, it's like with COVID and everything that's happened in the last, you know, 6 months to a year, you know, people are, losing a lot of their businesses, and they're losing a lot of their, the way they did things before. So in order for you to, thrive in any type of business environment, you have to. Number one is get your finances in order. And, because you want a wonderful, amazing business that you can do wonderful things, create things or whatever, sell things or the knowledge industry, give, share your knowledge, whatever it is that you do with your business. We all want to thrive and make this, the best year ever. 2020 has been kind of not the best, but 2021 is right around the corner, and if we can have our finances all set and in order, we can have a thriving business, and we can do really well with what we expect from our business, as long as we're working as a team and not as a solopreneur. And there's nothing wrong with being a solopreneur. There's a lot of women out there that do it, and a lot of men out there too, but it's very difficult to thrive in that type of business environment. And the best way that I have seen, and I've seen research done on many businesses that have succeeded and failed, and the ones that have succeeded are the ones that had thriving teams, like-minded people working together to do greatness for an organization or a business or a small business or even a bigger business. But you just have to have collaboration, and you have to have people that work together and not behind the scenes or competing for the CEO's position, or competing to outrun the person that's in charge. There's enough for everyone. There is enough resources in this world for everyone. We just have to tap into our uniqueness and figure out what it is, and then charge enough that we can thrive in our business. And that's another thing with financial. A lot of people that have a lot of knowledge and share a lot of wisdom and do a lot of personal development, they don't charge what they should charge because they're scared that no one will pay that. Well, if you know your worth, and deep in here that you're worth more than a small penny, then by all means make sure you're charging what you're worth, because the less you charge, the more people will look at that and think that your quality isn't good quality, because you're charging so little on your course or your program or your product. So there's nothing wrong with going above and beyond and charging a little bit more, because you're worth it. And the right people will buy your program and will buy your course or buy your product, because they can see the value in that product and that course and that program just by evaluating you and evaluating everything that you're giving to the world and contributing to. So with that said, this is my little tidbit on the finance part of holistic wellness, and we have to get back to our great abundance that we deserve to have, and we all deserve abundance. And financial resources, like I said, are out there for everyone. there's enough for everyone. We just have to know how to tap into it and manifest, this wonderful, money that is going to come to us by the service or product that we are providing. And we can do this. We can do this as a team. We can do this as a group. And I am more than happy to assist you with this. And your homework on this module is to have a budget. Go into Excel and make a budget. Do a 30-day budget, a quarterly budget, and a yearly budget of all your expenses going out and everything, that's coming in, and what you feel that your business should be making on a monthly basis. And once you have that down in writing, then you can go from there and really work on this, financial gain that you're gonna have, because you will have it. You will have it. You just have to believe that you're gonna have it. And you have to work hard towards it. You can't just say, okay, I'm gonna manifest $1 million and $1 million is gonna come to you. That's not gonna happen. You have to figure out how you're going to create this flow of abundance. And you can do it. We can all do this. So make sure you do your homework, and I am more than happy to have a few worksheets on here for you that you can look over and use for to create a budget. But until next time, I will see you in the next module. And happy finances, happy money, and take a deep breath, let it go, and say, I deserve financial abundance. God bless you guys. Namaste.